Hey guys, I'm excited to finally get to talk to you about Paramount Plus's new show, Halo. Now, I love the video game series, which means I'm very cautiously optimistic about them bringing it into a live action series. I have seen, as of right now, the first 2 episodes. Let's dive into it. Let's talk about it. Spoiler free, of course. But before we do, if this is your first time here, I'd love it if you take 1 second and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this, reviews, trailer reactions, and celebrity interviews. Okay, let's talk Halo. Hey, Tessa from MamasGeeky here. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel. Well, of course, it's hard to guess how an entire series, especially a season 1, is going to go after watching just the first 2 episodes. For newcomers to the franchise who know nothing about the video games, nothing about Halo already, there has to be a lot of character building and world building. And so, yes, unfortunately, there are some moments that drag, especially in the first episode. In the pilot, they're really trying to, let everyone know who these characters are, kind of what's going on. Something I never made the connection to, though, I will say, which really came at the forefront of the first episode and even into the second episode, is how similar this is to The Expanse, which if you haven't seen The Expanse, don't sleep on that sci-fi show. It's amazing. It's 6 seasons, I think. That's for another day, but it just felt very similar. I was like, wow, there's a lot of the same plot points here. But still, absolutely, I love The Expanse, so obviously I was all in. Now, we don't get a Needler in the first 2 episodes, but fingers crossed that it comes, because that is my favorite weapon. But there is some really cool things. Lots of ties to the game, lots of Easter eggs, lots of common names thrown out that you know. Of course, the Covenant, and then we've got Miranda Keyes, who I'm kind of digging so far. I'm not gonna lie, I was very cautiously optimistic after seeing her in the trailer. I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel, but I'm actually really kind of all in on this character at this moment. Now, let's talk about the Covenant elites, you guys. Let's talk about the Arbiters. Let's talk about how they look, because this series wastes absolutely no time in letting us get a really close-up, really good look of these characters. And honestly, the CGI is pretty good. It's not perfect. But it's pretty darn good. And I'll tell you what, they look so much like from the game. It's ripped out of the video game and shoved in our face, and I was like, oh, I'm kind of here for this. Of course, because we do get a really pretty early on look at them, there's action pretty much right from the start, you guys. There's a little intro, and then it's oh, bam, we're in this. It's bloody. It's insane. There's stuff going on. There's things blowing up. There's weapons being used that I don't want to talk about because I want to let you be surprised. But it was oh, we're in. Okay, we're here. Of course, there's other things like Cortana. We do get some Cortana action. Not a lot. I feel like it's really coming in the future. But there is a couple of name drops a couple of times that will have fans of the game be very excited. Again, unfortunately, I only saw the first 2 episodes, so it's really hard to judge how this season will go. Could things fall apart? Absolutely. There is a lot of room here for this to go south. I mean, it's hard to take something of a video game that's so iconic, that so many people have played and so many people love so much, and turn it into a show. I was into it. I'll tell you, here's the thing. After 2 episodes, I can't wait for more. I'm really in it at this point. Stuff is really starting to happen and to come together. I'm kind of digging Master Chief, which I wasn't sure if I would, because you're so used to that voice when you're playing the game. And for it to be a totally different person is wait, hold on, what's going on? But seriously, I love... Oh, man. I love the Covenant. That's probably my biggest... The Arbiters, because I'm into, the alien and the sci-fi aspects. So that's probably my favorite thing. The story is going to be good. I think it's going to be good. We're getting there, right? Again, with the world building and the character building, it's important. Master Chief is the standout, surprise, I'm okay with it thing. Master Chief and Miranda Keyes, really... Because, again, when you're so into a series, a video game series, I should say, you're so used to characters a certain way, which, again, is very much like with comic books. So this is something I'm used to. You get so used to it that it's if they're going to change this, am I going to like it? 2 episodes in, this surprised me so much better than I expected it to be, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. I guess I went in very cautiously optimistic, but very nervous, and loving the CGI, loving the look of things. Some stuff is absolutely visually stunning. Absolutely visually stunning. I'm interested in the main character, seeing where this all goes, but I will say I'm more in on the Master Chief and the aliens and just the way they look, because it looks so amazing. It's so cool. And I guess I didn't expect them to look that good in a TV series. Because usually they don't have the budget for it. But you know what? Paramount Plus is killing it. I gotta say, it's not perfect, but man, it's close. And honestly, the 2 episodes I saw, they say they're not final yet. So it could get even better, you guys, from what I have seen. So Halo, is it worth watching? Abso-freaking-lutely. I'm excited. I'm definitely going to stick through for the entire first season. I can't wait to see where things go. At the end of the 2nd episode, I was begging and itching for more, which is a very, very good sign. Based off just the first 2 episodes, I give Halo a 3.5 out of 5. As a massive Halo fan, I approve. I definitely approve, which surprises me because if you guys saw my trailer reaction, I wasn't 100% all in, but now I am. So Paramount Plus is going to release Halo, the first episode, on March 24th, and I believe it is weekly. So, you know, I don't know how many episodes the first season is, but I'm definitely looking forward to more. You guys let me know if you're excited about Halo down below in the comments. Let me know if you have any questions, spoiler-free, and I will answer them. Be sure to give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. You guys can follow me over on Twitter as well as Instagram. I'm MamasGeeky over there, MamasGeeky. You guys can also check me out at MamasGeeky.com. Thanks for taking the time to watch this, guys. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much to all of my monetary supporters, my members here on YouTube, as well as my patrons. If you haven't joined yet, please consider doing so. We have some really awesome perks, including a monthly Zoom meeting where we get to talk face to face. Thank you again to everyone who supports me.